Hi viewers and welcome to Face to Face. My name is Alessandro and I will be with you for 1 hour. Well, the topic that the guest and I will be discussing in this particular topic is quite different from the ones I usually come up with. Well, to be completely honest to you, this isn't something that I come up with, but rather the thing or maybe the topic that I need to learn because the guest wants to share many things with us regarding this topic, which is about investment. And talking about investment, many things come to our mind, like what is actually meant by investment, investing, and who are investors, what can we invest, is it always about money, and what are the problems, what are the advantages, disadvantages of doing it. And we're going to be discussing those problems with our guest, Pak Arya Santoso. Hi, Pak Arya Santoso.
Hi, Alessandro.
How are you, Pak?
I'm very
Sit down. You're very great today, yeah?
Yes.
So probably, Pak, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers, Pak. Your name probably.
Hello, viewers. I am Arya Santoso. I am an analyst and also an investor. Good to be here today to share about the investment topics.
So your complete name is Arya Santoso.
Yes. Okay,
and you are analyst. What do you analyze usually, Pak?
We call it analyst. So I analyze the stocks, the equity, and usually I use the technical ways to do the analysis.
And I also want to know what your current activities are. What do you usually do? Your jobs?
As an analyst, I usually doing the analysis for the price movement, and we do a report for the user. It means the traders in the stock exchange. That's how they learn to read the price movement.
And where is your hometown, by the way, Pak?
I was born in Bandung, but my childhood, I was raised in Jakarta.
So Bandung and Jakarta. How many years did you live in Bandung before moving to Jakarta?
Maybe about only until 3 years or 4 years old.
Why did you move, by the way, Pak? Why did you move?
Because my parents moved to Jakarta.
Oh, and you didn't want to stay alone in Bandung?
I was a kid.
You was a kid, so you had to move.
Yeah.
And because the topic here is about investment, the very first question that I would like to ask you regarding this topic is that, are you an investor?
Yes, of course.
How many years have you been an investor? Should I?
Since 2000.
So 2000, it's been like
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow, 15 years, so many experiences that you have ever had in investment. And how did you begin it? I mean, did somebody else ask you, come on, Arya Santoso, come on, join me doing this one? Or you saw the possibility, investment can give me much money and I need to take this one or not? How did it begin?
It was just like a normal person when I was a kid. Then we go to school, right? And we have the education until about 21 or 22. Then we go to find a job to work. Then after a few years we have some saving, and then after that when I was hang out with my friends, then one of my friends introduced me that you need to do some investment with your money, that you can use it when you are old.
So your friend asked you to do the investment. When is it? When? Or where? When and where? In a bar, in a cafe, in a restaurant, in a school, in a university, or where?
No, actually when we hang out with friends, like have a light chat like that, maybe.
Or chatting, via chatting?
No. That time,
chatting live chatting.
That time we live chatting. We don't have a gadget for.
So in what year? 90.
About 2000. Year 2000.
So in a restaurant, in a warung, or where?
In a cafe, like that.
So there were only two of you, face to face.
A few friends.
A few friends, but only one friend asked you to join them.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
She.
Oh, she. Oh.
A lady.
A lady. Probably your girlfriend at that time. I don't know.
No. Actually, older than me. So we have hang out together with my friends, but she shared about the investment to put.
A few of you, like 5.
Yes.
So she, the girl, but she introduced only to you. The
together
together
to the group of the friends. So she shared about the investment, and then
like what? What part of investment did
to buy
she share?
stocks.
Oh,
To buy stocks.
to buy stocks.
So she told me that this is an alternative to invest. So to buy companies, then if the price raise, then it will be a benefit for us, like that. But you know, at that time I have no idea about the details, and I also don't have any accounts, investment accounts. Then I just give my money to her.
How much?
Not so much, because
Could we know that one? Could we know how?
A few million.
A few million.
A few million.
But a few million in 2000 is quite quite much money in 2015, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
So she said she shared her knowledge to you, and then you just believed. You just gave your money without thinking twice.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you believe her? Because of your friend?
One of my good friends.
Oh, that's
actually.
it.
But there is no bad intention from her. But actually, it's not the right way to do the investment.
Why?
So later we can discuss about that.
Because it's not good. So
no, that's not the proper way.
Oh, it's not a proper way. So we have a proper way. We have proper way.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, from your point of view, sir, what is your definition of investment? People want to know what it is.
All right. The investment is that you put something, maybe your money, your time, or anything, that you will gain something in return.
Oh, so I can say that money isn't the only thing that we can invest.
Yes.
Because some people think that, oh, investment, it's always about money. If you want to invest, you have to have a lot of money, a lot of amount of money that you need to give to somebody else. But in fact, money isn't the only thing. We can also invest our time. What else? Time, money. What else?
And your time, activities.
Activities, so many things that we can actually invest. So by doing so, we will gain something from it. So let's say I invest $1 million, then I will gain something from it. And we don't know how. That's why you will explain it later, right? And we want to know also the advantages of doing investment besides getting something in return. What else? What can we learn from doing investment?
When you do investment, you will learn also about the analysis and how to think smart. You compare the data.
So we need to think.
Yeah, you need to think, and you need to analyze. When the data comes to you, you need to think how to choose
the right one.
Actually, not the right, but there are so many things, and all of them is right. But you need to choose. You need to decide which is suitable to you. Maybe it's not the best, but it's the most suitable to you.
So the first one is that by doing investment, we can gain something in return after having invest something. The second one is that we can be smarter. We can practice our thinking to be more to be smarter.
Yes.
Anything else? The third one probably, or that's all.
You need to learn to know yourself, and you need to know about the thing you buy.
What do you mean by we need to know ourselves?
Your risk profile. Your risk profile. Maybe when you are not doing investment, you never learn to know about your risk profile. But when you want to do the investment, you need to learn about your risk profile.
So you have been doing this kind of thing, investment, for like 15 years.
Yes.
And I want to know, Pak Arya Santoso, do you learn it on your own, or maybe did somebody else, or maybe has anybody else taught you, oh, Pak Arya Santoso, if you want to get this, you get to learn this one, or you learn everything in your own, you analyze everything, or what?
No, actually, at the first time, my friend introduced me to this investment thing. Then I also tried to find more information from the books, from the many websites. I joined the trainings, seminars like that. So and also some education to know further about the investment.
And later part we will continue the talk after the break. Yeah, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hello viewers, welcome back with us on Face to Face, the only English spoken program on BINUSTV with me, Alessandro. If you're just tuning in, our guest is Pak Arya Santoso, and we are now talking about investment. What can actually we do with this, and how to deal with problems, or maybe in what way is investment proper or not? Let's talk about it. Now, Pak Arya, apparently investment or maybe saving are two things that are quite similar. For example, like, that's why I want to ask you the differences between investment and saving. What is the difference between giving my money and then I just keep it for myself, like a million, and in a few times it will be 10 million. Maybe you can explain to us.
All right. So actually, we need to know about the stages. The stages when the first time you can earn money, you have the income. Then naturally, in the stage 2, you will naturally spend the money for the expenses, right?
When it's saving?
No, not yet. Not yet. Sometimes, if we have something left, then we do the saving.
For example, like I have a million and then I go shopping like 700,000 rupees, and then the left 3,000 I will keep it for me. I will save it.
Yeah, that's what common people do, right? But there are few opinions that showing we need to keep it first for the saving, then the rest you can use it for your expenses. It means you can manage your income to have saving before you do the expense.
So the common one, I mean, people usually spend the money. If there is the rest, they keep it. Yeah. That's the wrong one, I guess. It's not
actually,
not wrong, but there is a better way, which is you save first, and then the rest you spend for your expenses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 point of view. I just knew it now.
Yeah. So in the stage 2, it's a stage when you can manage your money, so you can have saving. Always have saving.
So it's regular, yeah.
Yeah, regular you have saving. Now, but then after that, you have the later stage. If you want to become more richer, you want to become richer, or you have a more good welfare, it means you have to grow your money, not only do the saving. Why? Because when you do the saving, do you know about the inflation?
Going down.
It means the value of the money
goes down.
It won't be the same.
It won't be the same.
Last year, you can buy a car, maybe 100 million. But in the next year, if you want to buy the same type, but the new one, you won't have the same price.
It can be more expensive.
Surely. We think the price go up, right? But actually, it is not because the price goes up, but because the value of the money it goes out. If you want to buy a house, if you want to buy anything or food, if you concerned to see the prices, even if it not relate about to the fuel price, it always goes up.
Wow.
Last year, if you see the prices about for the food, the food maybe around 20 to 50% raise to compares to last year. This year compared to last year.
So basically, there are 3 stages. The first one is like we spend, and then the rest.
The first one is you earn the money.
Money.
When you have the money, then you have to learn to manage. So
Save first.
The
We
second
save,
stage you save.
And then
Then-
spend for expenses.
Yeah.
The latest one is.
The latest is you need to learn to grow your money. You do the investment.
And then, Pak, I also want to ask, why do you think there are only a few people doing investment? Why there are not so many people doing it?
It's because that not all of the people well informed about the investment way. So actually, when you do the saving, maybe you only a very small interest, right? So you can feel that your money is increasing, but not as high as the inflation. Maybe it can compared to the inflation, it's still the same. But actually, your saving account is not growing. Now, when the people learn about the investing, they can beat the inflation.
But sometimes when people have already known the good use of investment, they know they want to, but sometimes they postpone.
Yeah.
Wait. Why do they do that?
There are three reasons actually. The first reason, they don't know how to start. They don't know how to start. That's the first reason. The second reason is usually they said that I know how, but I'm not there enough to start. Afraid of the risk.
So the first one is they do not know how. The second one is like they are not brave enough to begin.
Yeah.
The third one.
The third one is usually they said I have no money. It means no budget for investment. They don't spare money or time or their thinking to do the investment.
So three reasons why people usually postpone or maybe wait to do the investment. Now let's talk them every one of them one by one.
All right.
The first one, what was the first one? They don't
know how to start.
How then?
Okay, if you want to start the investment, first you need to know about the instrument of the investment. It means how to buy the asset, the real asset, or you want to buy the financial asset. It's a different thing. When people learn about the asset, maybe they most familiar with the real asset. Like they buy property, like land, house, shop house, or they can buy gold.
Gold. So buying gold is also
an investment. But don't buy the certificate only. You need to buy the real physical gold. Not only the certificate. you buy the real one.
What about buying a house? Is it also
an investment? Is it an investment? You buy a house because the price is going up, and also the value you can rent it. You can gain something in return.
So what if I buy a shirt? Is it also investment or not?
It depends. It depends on how you use it. If you use it for hosting this kind of talk show, and you look good and you get more money because of your appearance better than other people, it is an investment.
What if I buy a shirt and people who want to use my shirt need to give me some money, need to pay some money? Is it also investment?
Yes.
Wow. So the point here is to gain something in return.
But if you just use it for your fun, for style,
and you get nothing from it,
and it's not investment.
So that's the first point. How to start?
No, that's you need to know first how to differentiate about the investment or the asset or not an asset. Normally people set liabilities. It costs you money, but you lose money. But if an asset, you buy that thing, then the value will come up, going up, and you get something in return. You get profit from it. So if for the real asset, you can buy antiques, you can buy things, like collectible things. That's also an asset because the price is going up. After you know how to differentiate about the asset or liability, then you can choose. For the financial asset, it may be not only the stocks, yeah, you can buy bonds, not James Bonds, yeah, but bonds is like a letter that someone or a company or government borrow your money, then they will give you something in return, similar to interest, but they give you coupon. There also asset, financial asset, maybe like promissory notes, like mutual fund. That also a financial asset you can buy, and you will get something in return.
So that's for the first point. Anything else, or you want to go to the second point?
Still in the first point. After you know about the instruments of the asset, then if you want to know how to buy, because they are different ways to buy a property, to buy a financial asset.
Different ways to buy.
Different ways.
Wow.
Different ways.
So it's not like giving your money and then you get it. That's not.
That's not. You need to know the details, right? Because if you want to buy a house, you cannot just buy it. You need to know which location is good,
strategic,
what kind of houses or shop house or land.
So that's why you say we need to be smart.
Yeah, you need to analyze first. So, but actually, common people with common knowledge is good enough to analyze with common logic. So it's not so difficult to be an investor. But for the stock, if you want to buy a company, you cannot just come to the company and you said that you want to buy the company. You need to go to the stock exchange. You need to do the transaction in the stock exchange. So you need to find a securities company. The securities company is a broker where the buyers and the sellers do the transaction. So you need to choose the securities company that will serve you for the transaction.
Okay, we will continue later part the conversation after the break. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hi viewers, welcome back with us on Face to Face, your favorite talk show on BINUSTV with me Alessandro as your host and Pak Arya Santoso as our special guest. We are talking about investment. Anything else you would like to add for the first point?
The first point, then after you know how to differentiate the asset, then you know how to buy. If for the stock investment, you need to find securities company, you find a broker, then you need to have an investor account. Then after that, you need to choose which company you want to buy. Then after all, you need to learn how the details goes. Yeah, so you need to know further about the details.
So that's the first point.
The
second point. The second reason why people usually postpone investing.
Okay, so the second group of the reason is they afraid to start.
They do not have the braveness.
Maybe they know.
I'm
yeah.
afraid.
They know.
I may fail. No. I just wanna keep my money. I don't want to invest.
Yeah.
I may lose my money. That's what they think.
Yeah.
The solution is
you need to learn about the risk management. So
risk management.
The risk management.
Risk management. Yeah.
Because every action you do, there is a risk. But it may be small.
It
it
can
may
be
be
big,
big. Some people say that no pain, no gain, right? But actually, you will have a measurable risk if you know how to manage the risk.
So we need to learn again, and we need to be smart. That's the solution.
You need to learn how to manage the risk.
Every action has its own risk.
Yeah.
And what you can do is just to learn and manage the risk, measure the risk, and then you will know how to deal with it. That's the point.
You need to know your risk profile, how much spare you can give tolerance to your account, the investor account. Then you need to discipline to switch the investment if it's not have the expected as you expected. Then you need to switch to other investment.
And the third point, the third reason is that
they say they don't have
enough money. And what is the decision?
So actually,
borrow.
No, don't borrow any money for the investment.
So it's not recommended.
That's not the solution. So if they say they don't have any money, actually they don't really have any money. Show me your wallet. How much money inside it?
Probably like 300.
All right, you can start the investment from
Buy
300.
How?
You want to buy a company. Let's say you buy a company in a stock exchange. The minimum amount you buy a stock is now is getting lower. The minimum.
Why is it getting lower, by the way?
The government
because they want to make everybody.
The government encourages people to start the investment. So the entry barrier is become smaller now. Last time we need minimum about 500 share to buy a stock. So one lot is 500 shares. Now one lot is only 100 shares.
Wow!
It means if
five
company,
times lower,
only 20% than the previous standard. It means if you want to buy a stock which have value about 1,000, you only need about 100,000 to buy that share, to buy that stocks. Last time 500,000. So it means now the minimum is getting lower. So everybody is encouraged to do the investment.
That's all. And we want to know also the risk in doing investment.
Okay, the risk in doing investment, because of the price is not always going up.
It can go down.
It may go down in fluctuation. Even if the trend is uptrend, but there is a fluctuation, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So when you buy in the wrong timing, it means it may go down first. So there is a risk.
So bye-bye to your money then?
No, not bye-bye. You can hold it and it will going up again. As long as the trend is still in an uptrend. So there is a technical reason and there is a fundamental reason for the investment in stock.
So again, it goes back to the fact that we need to be smart in doing investment.
Actually, you only need to analyze with common sense.
Just use our common sense.
As long as you know the standard. Like for the fundamental reason, you need to find a good company that can make earning every year. And the earning should grow. It means you find a company, you want to buy a company that can make earning profit. But if the profit last year is 10 billion, then this year also 10 billion, and later also 10 billion. It means the company is not stagnant, but going down. Remember the inflation?
Yeah, the value of the money.
Yes, going down. It means if they can make profit 10 billion last year, it is not the same value as 10 billion this year. It's not the same value with 10 billion in the future.
For example, I have 10 billions. Now I can probably buy 3 cars, but in the future, if the value goes down, I can only buy 2 cars. That's exactly what you mean by inflation, right?
That's why if you choose to buy a company, you need to choose the company that the earning is growing. If they make profit 10 billion last year, this year they should make profit more than 10 billion, even higher than the inflation rate.
Okay. And how to start investment in stock exchange? But before you answer that one, what is stock exchange? Is it like the one that we were previously talking about, 100,000? Is it or not?
Yes, stock exchange is a place where the buyers meet the sellers.
Where the buyer meets the seller.
So it's like the market. The market, you can buy the companies, any companies that have go public. So when the company go
public means international, no?
No, national. But the foreign investors also can buy it in Indonesia Stock Exchange. It means everybody can buy it, even domestic investors or the foreign investors. So everybody in the world, the whole world, they can buy the company as long as the company is go public and listed in the stock exchange.
So that's all.
That's all. So, but the funny things is, to my concern, there is a very small amount of investors in Indonesia.
Only a few people doing it.
A few people, less than 500,000.
And the reason, there are three reasons that, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And probably, in order to get more people doing investment, we need to give them education regarding this particular thing. And how do we get it?
All right. So
you are doing it now, right? You are educating people
yes.
about this one.
Part of my activities.
Besides watching face-to-face, what can they do to get it?
Okay. If you want to learn about the investment, it can be varied for the cheapest to the most expensive way to learn about
so
investment.
It can be expensive to learn about investment.
Yes,
so it's like a school or what? Seminar?
Yeah, like seminar or training. There are so many trainings. But you also can get the information free from websites, from mailing list, from community like Work and Play. They provide free education. So you can learn from the books. It's kind of a cheaper way. Or you can join the training, seminar, gathering from many communities. That's how you can learn about the investment or about the stock trading. So
when we would like to attend a seminar regarding investment, is it considered to be cheap or expensive?
You can choose
depending on
you
the
can
seminar.
Choose the free one. You can choose the normal price, or you get the exclusive very high price.
Okay.
But the pricing not always
stable.
Showing always showing about the quality of the training.
By the way, we haven't discussed the third reason, I guess. I mean, I do not have enough money. I mean, how do we get the sources of fund, the sources of money in order to begin to doing investment? Okay.
So actually, everybody, after they can earn money, they can start the investment. First time, they will need to do the saving first. It means they take from a certain part of their income. They put in this investor account, so they can regularly have enough money to buy an investment.
Okay, Pak Arya, we will stop there. We will continue later in the last segment. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hi viewers, this is the last segment of face-to-face in this episode. Continue, Pak Arya. What would you like to say?
All right. So you can take from your income, part of your income, or you can take the part of your saving account.
Okay, that's all, yeah.
That's all.
And now here we have a banner, work and play, and there is a website that you can actually log in, www.workandplay.co.id. So this is a website that you can log in if you have a few questions that you would like to ask regarding investment. www.workandplay.co.id. Work and play. Anything else would you like to say about this one, Pak Arya?
All right. Work and play is a community.
It's a community.
Yes.
How many people are involved?
It's growing. It's hundreds. Yeah, and it's growing. I contribute to share my knowledge and skill to the people through this community. There are a few contributors, doctors, and also some management trainers. They do the contribution through the articles and also the activities like training, gathering, seminar, and the people will can get it free. Yeah, because the work and play community do the sponsorship to.
It's not money oriented community.
Yes, actually they will give freebies and also some benefit to the members to raise the quality of their lives, not only in work, and also to balance it with the recreational life also.
Can I say, Pak, the purpose or maybe the point of doing this one, this website is that to give people chances to ask questions regarding investment. That's all, or
and other things, because there are so many contributors like health, about the health, about the work, about HR, about how to balance your life, work, and how to balance your recreational life. So many things, not only about the investment, but as I'm one of contributors there, so they can send me questions and I will reply the details through writing.
And by sharing this particular thing to the viewers, what do you actually hope? What do you actually hope by sharing this one? Do you hope that there will be more people doing this one or what?
Yes, I hope that more Indonesian do the investment for their future, because at this precise moment there are only very few people know about the investment thing. Compared to the 250 million people in Indonesia, there is only
very
about
small percentage.
500,000, very small, less than 1%.
Less than 1%.
Less
Wow,
than 1%,
it's not even 1%.
Very small.
Wow.
You know how many people have bank account in Indonesia? Compared to 250 million, it's about a quarter. It's about 60 million people have bank accounts.
But
less than 1%, less than 0.5%
do investment.
Have an investment account.
Wow. But my question, this is also important questions. You want everybody to do investment, to have an investment. But if everybody does that one, don't you think that you will just simply have more competitors?
No.
Why not?
Because there are so many people want to buy houses to live. Do you feel that your neighbor is your competitors? So they do invest in their house, right? So more people come, it means the value of the thing should be maybe better.
So it's not, so they are not competitors.
No.
So the more people doing investment, the more people have an investment, it is better for us actually. It goes back to our positive side.
Yeah.
And I also want to ask the most influential person on your life. This is aside from
the
investment.
Topics.
Yeah.
All right. My mother.
My mother.
Yeah,
Why?
My mother, because she always teach me that we need to be better every day.
But does your mother, has your mother ever taught you about investment?
No.
No. But your mother knows now that you are an investor.
Yeah. But because of her, that I always learn.
You have the encourage, you have the braveness.
Yes, I always improve my knowledge. I always improve my skill. I always improve many aspects of my life because of her.
Anything that, well, aside from teaching you to be a better person, anything else? I mean, the most influential person on your life must have a few things on yourself.
Yeah, her thinking, her way, the open-minded way in sharing the knowledge and the inspiration. She's a very open person that not every opinion of other people that we don't agree. It means we will have the chance to learn about other people thinking. So they have we need to have a very open-minded to become better every day.
Don't you also teach your mother about this one, or you also encourage your mother, Mom, I'm an investor and you also have to be an investor like me?
No, because now she's in a pension age.
So she just now enjoys her life.
Yeah,
so no working,
no working,
no stress, just enjoy your life. That's it.
Yeah.
And I will also want to ask the motto of your life that you always live with. What is the motto that you always keep in your mind?
To me, the most important thing in life is not the triumph, but the struggle. It's inspired by Baron Pierre de Freddy Coubertin. Yeah, that's the father of the modern Olympic. So it means we don't chase the triumph in no matter how you reach it, but you need to enjoy the struggle.
So we enjoy the struggle.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not always the happy moment that we need to enjoy, but also the struggle.
Yeah.
And before I close the show, Pak Arya Santoso, anything that you would like to say to the viewers, it's up to you.
All right. Thank you very much
Message, anything.
Okay, thank you very much for watching me and Alessandro in Face to Face. I hope that you can log into the Work and Play website, www.workandplay.co.id, and get more information about the investment and many other things. All right.
Okay, that's it. And I think I'm going to close the show with what is written on this banner, because it has a quote, right? So remember to log into workandplay.com. You can ask as many questions as you would like to regarding investment and live and work, but do not forget to play, to have fun in life and really enjoy it. Ellen Caddy. My name is Alessandro. Pak Arya Santoso, this is Face to Face. See you next time.